Hello, dear audience. My name is Estelle Marie Rose Witherton Lauren. I'm a pixie by birth and a fashion powerhouse by divine assertion. There's so much to tell you about myself. Where could I possibly begin?
Do you grant magical wishes?
I realize, darling, that pixie and genie sound similar, but no, we do not grant wishes. We can perform magic, but that's for ourselves. Grubby little human. Yes, typically pixies are very small creatures, only about yay big. However, I traded spells with a demon to make myself human-sized. I was tired of trying to explain to those dull pattern makers how to properly scale up my clothing designs. Imbeciles. If you want something done correctly, you have to do it yourself. I went into fashion when I was 9 years old. 9 is a big year for pixies because it's when we leave home to go find our mates.
9?
Pixies only live for 20 to 25 years. I was practically middle-aged. Anyways, at 9, I went into fashion because part of a female pixie's birthday celebration is wearing the dress handed over from mother to daughter throughout the generations. And lucky me, my family had survived a lot. The dress was almost 100 years old. It was ghastly. So I decided to burn it instead. And I went into fashion, decided right then that it was my true calling. Well, my mother, she actually threw herself off a tree when I burnt the dress. But I flew down and grabbed her and, I explained that, Mother, there's no possible way that I could put this ghastly thing on me. She had 4 months of panic attacks, but we got over it. We don't speak anymore, of course, but, I'm so tired of the stereotype that we disguise ourselves as a bundle of rags to cause mischief. One of my biggest goals is for people to say that we disguise ourselves as a pair of Louboutins or an Alexander McQueen dress to cause mischief. Don't get me started on that tooth fairy. People like to group us in the same group because fairies and pixies, but have you seen her wardrobe? She never branches out. She just wears those wings and she goes around collecting teeth. We like to cause mischief, but people think these fairies are up to all the good in the world. You think she's up to good, but stealing teeth from children? Excuse me. And sometimes she only leaves a quarter. Talk about cheap. Well, of course I would. Of course I would say this to the tooth fairy's face. She doesn't have anything on me. I'm not scared of her. Maybe it would be nice to collaborate and I could give her a new wardrobe and she could tell people about my services and that maybe we could become a team. Maybe. Kids? Disgusting. Never. I'm 21 now and my career is my baby. Besides, as I said before, pixies don't live very long. The older they get, the less pleasant they can be. The 25-year-old ones are very much like your 90-year-old war vets, crotchety and unloved. I may be getting old, but at least I have something to keep me going. Fashion is my life, and as long as I have it, I'll know that I'm doing wonders for the world. Honestly, name one person whose world couldn't be turned 180 by a new wardrobe.
Person in a coma?
Oh, little dove! Just because you're dead to the world doesn't mean your wardrobe has to be too.
If you could say one thing to humanity, what would it be?
What I want to say to you all, my dear audiences, if you want something, go out there and get it. Life is short. Make the most of it.
That's really good advice.
I know. That's why I said it.